Previously on Cold February.
Could someone who knows you or supports what you stand for have committed this crime in your name? Because they were upset over the story.
Anyone who knows me would know that I would be against something like this with all of my heart. Any decent person would feel the same way about this.
I need to use the bathroom.
You just thought of that now?
I faxed you about it earlier, but no one responded.
Then I've completed Tahir Mutlu's questioning. If there is nothing else, I'd like to let him go home. Excuse me, sir, but we haven't had any actual grounds to detain him. I understand, Chief. All right.
Help me, and I can help you. And I don't believe a word in that file.
Then tell me, why are you trying to use that file as a bargaining chip? Good day, sir.
Stop! Stay where you are!
For years now, you've given out hundreds of scholarships. So doesn't this make sense? You could help so many by building a school.
I hope that knocks some sense into your head.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
My name's Tayyar. Tayyar Asherek. Do you remember me?
Yes, indeed. Of course I do.
And this is Davut, a friend of mine.
It's good to see you.
And we keep screaming at the top of our lungs about Erdogan and making allegations blaming Tahir Mutlu, but nobody believes us.
I lay awake all night last night, thinking about how we could open a school as soon as possible. Then the first thing this morning, a friend called me about the school. Construction had begun, but the funding had run out before it was complete. The building has a few minor things that need to be taken care of, but it's in good condition. It just needs a little work.
Ihsan, this is truly wonderful news. God has blessed you.
Niloufer's ticket money. She needs to go tonight. It needs to be done in a way to teach Tariq a lesson. Straight to the heart, one shot. Straight to the heart, one shot.
Stay with me, Niloufer. Okay. cop. There was an injured girl. Did
I
you
didn't
see her?
see anything.
Neil Fair!
What? Are we okay?
I'm sure, sir. I've looked everywhere.
Maybe somebody took her to the hospital.
I don't think so. But I'm still gonna check the ones that are close by.
I'm coming too. Tell Sammy what happened in Nilefair. Tell him to start searching.
Right away, sir.
Where are you, Nilefair? Where?
Something to drink.
But too bad we don't. Look, cars.
Wonder what they're doing.
We'll find out in a minute. They're coming this way.
Get out of here. I told you to beat it.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
The bullet only grazed him. He just lost some blood. He should stay off his feet and rest for a while.
Tarek, I'm so sorry this happened.
Shevkat?
Tarek, you okay? What are you doing? Don't get up.
Where's Nilefair?
We're still searching for her. Tarek.
I need to find her, sir. Who is this?
Don't waste your time. We don't like to leave loose ends.
Who are you? Where's Nilefair?
She probably reached the Black Sea by now.
Tarek, who's that?
I think they threw her in the river.
How are you doing?
Huh?
Don't worry. We'll find her.
Tarek, where are you going?
Sir, can I have my gun, please?
Tarek, you're being foolish.
Sir, give me my gun, please.
What should I do, sir?
Go contact the Coast Guard and the patrol cars on duty along the waterfront right away.
Mm-hmm.
Contact Nedim as well. He needs all his friends with him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't they called yet? What's up?
The issue's been taken care of.
Thank you. That's good news. Hello, Sinan.
Hello.
Sit down.
I'm feeling nervous, Suzanne.
Don't fall to pieces. It's running very smoothly. You know they've done things like this before.
What happens if they figure out that they aren't really parents?
They won't suspect a thing, especially after they hear what Tuncer has to say about Tahir Mutlu on TV.
The biggest problems in this world today are ignorance and poverty. And the only solution here is education. First, we must find students who are willing to learn. They are like little seedlings ready to grow and bear fruit.
The school is working at about half capacity currently. There's room for about 300 more students. Classes started a week ago.
This school should not just serve the wealthy. There are countless families that cannot send their children to school because they are poor, and there are others that don't send their children because they view education as not being important. We need to reach out to these families. There are dark powers waiting to envelop good people like this. We have to educate the children to be wary of every kind of extremism and to be tolerant. Hopefully, the youth of our country will be islands of wisdom in the ocean of ignorance.
Hello? All right, I will. Goodbye.
After everything that has happened, how can a person under suspicion like Tahir Mutlu still be allowed to teach in a public school? I'm asking you, how can we be so sure about him? Shouldn't we be thinking of what's best for our children?
What if Tahir Mutlu is innocent?
Who knows? But should we gamble with our children? I say we should call a stop to this.
They don't believe anything they say either, but they're not going to give up. But neither will we. We believe there's a greater power that has the strength to defeat their plans.
Excellent idea. You're establishing an extremist group that can manipulate the religious thoughts and ideals that the company will control. It will cause tension and chaos in the country and put pressure on certain congregations.
This way we'll penetrate the very fiber of the system when people are busy with their pointless arguments. Plus, this will also make our friends abroad very happy.
But our extremist group should also be founded on some truths and not be based on our imagination entirely. For example, a neighboring country of ours could provide us with good material, I believe.
You're correct. If you all approve, I'd like to contact Arif Solukaya. He's got many connections in the neighboring countries.
Arif Solukaya has a notorious reputation in international drug trafficking. Yes, I think he can be helpful to us. But if we start working with him, we will be burdened with protecting him at all times.
Don't be concerned. My people will take care of everything.
Take this. It'll help you relax. Why did you come here?
I don't know. Maybe because I thought Nilafair would come here. But she's not. She's not.
Two bums at the dock. They saw something. They're waiting for us.
I don't have a watch, but it was about 2 hours ago.
Did you tell what was in the sack?
No. It's like we told the other cops. We couldn't see in the sack, but it wasn't anything light. It took 2 guys to throw it in the water.
Thank you, man.
No
That's
problem.
all right.
There's no proof. It could have been anything. You know how it is. A lot of stuff goes down on the waterfront.
A few hair strands were found. I sent them to the lab along with a sample of the blood taken from your Jeep.
Should we contact her family?
Let's get the results of this test first.
He still has hope. Should I go with him?
He's in no condition to talk right now. Maybe it's best if he's alone for a while. Were you able to contact everyone?
Nedum didn't answer, so I left a message. And I called Yasemin. She was going to tell her parents.
I feel like it's all my fault. I just feel so guilty about all this.
Don't say that. You didn't do anything.
Is all of this really happening?
So you heard. Nobody wants to say anything, but they all believe Nilafer's dead. But I'm still sitting around waiting for her to call. Do you think she'll call?
I don't know.
My son.
Don't let your grief overcome you, all right? I know what you are going through is very hard. It would be hard for anyone. You're a strong man, Tarek, and you need to be strong for the rest of us.
Tarek Yeet won't be an obstacle now.
He'll be out of commission for a while. At least we took care of this one problem.
Why wasn't the case against the society stopped before reaching the courts? Why was it given permission to get through?
The case has been in the system for 2 years now. We kept finding ways to postpone it. But after recent events, we couldn't do anything more about it.
If this continues, we're not going to have any secrets left.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of this problem very soon. In 2 hours, there's going to be a meeting on national security, and at that meeting, I'm going to introduce a topic that will surely change the agenda of the country. Religious extremism. When we get things moving, we need to provide the media with visual materials. We need to get started working on securing these.
What about Tahir Mutlu? Are we finished with him?
For the time being, we're just going to keep an eye on him. But of course, we're going to keep him busy.
You can rest assured of that.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
We don't want you teaching our kids. You think we're gonna let you brainwash our children?
Hold on. It seems to me that you're totally misinformed about the recent events that have occurred. Believe me when I say that I have nothing to do with any of these events.
Who do you think you're fooling?
Do you think we're stupid?
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Don't you people understand that a great thinker and philosopher like Tahir Mutlu is willing to teach at our school? And just look at how disgracefully you treat him. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
You people don't have to take it from me. Ask your children what they think. When they grow up, they'll thank this man.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Thank God none of these allegations against me are true. But even so, you still have these negative opinions about me. I am to blame. It means that I wasn't able to explain myself to you well enough.
Did you contact her family?
No, I haven't. If they call, don't say anything yet.
Like I said, her mother called in the morning. She's going to worry if Nilüfer doesn't call her back.
If you have to, give her my number. She should know who I am.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Is it all right if I go inside?
Go right ahead. I'll go get her mother's number for you just in case.
If you want me to, Tahir, I can cover your classes for you today.
I appreciate that, but things like this will always happen. If I give up this easily, I'll be doing myself and my job an injustice. Besides, I need to earn my salary, so excuse me.
Indeed. You presented some interesting claims, but I'm of the opinion that you don't have enough evidence to support these allegations. Similar accusations were made in the past, but they always ended up unfounded.
Yes, it is true this extremist movement is not fully out in the open as of yet, but given enough funds and manpower, I'm certain I can come up with more concrete evidence on this threat.
What do you have to support that claim?
We all know the threat that our neighboring countries impose upon us. And we know that terrorism spawning from these radical religious groups all around the world is clearly rising. I believe that these extremists have connections in our country, and the Erdogan Coşkun murder should be a wake-up call for us.
Do you have any evidence to prove this?
The Erdogan Coşkun assassination is just another link in the chain of unsolved political murders. The only way to stop another link from being added to this chain is to take strong proactive measures.
I recommend that you start by finding out who's behind the murder of this journalist. Without any concrete evidence, I and my fellow colleagues in the government do not believe we should take action. We cannot allow our innocent citizens to be accused of crimes they did not commit. Such measures would create chaos. Do you understand? Human rights matter above all.
Like all the other murders in the past 2 years, thought to be connected to the company, it was a single shot straight through the heart. That is, if you don't take the bombings into account.
Like you said, They've been using this method for only 2 years now.
Before, they didn't have a hitman like this guy. They used to always take care of their business at close range, execution style. This guy's different. Always a single shot. He's very sure of himself.
Tell me something, Tarek. Do you think they're using the same guy for all the assassinations?
I really don't know. But how many killers out there are this professional and confident? I want to take this guy down myself.
So you on another quest for vengeance now?
Okay, I'll be waiting.
When do we get the DNA test results back?
By this evening. Say, if it's really her, are you going to tell her mother?
Yeah, and I'll also go tell her father.
Her father's in the Darum prison. He's a convict. Aikut Salam.
What are you thinking?
About who shot Niloufer.
We know the company ordered it. The hitman's not important.
He just might be.
Hello, Nedim.
Why are you here?
We never have a chance to talk anymore. I wanted to congratulate you on a job well done and see how you were doing.
I have nothing to talk to you about. I'm just keeping my side of the deal, and you're keeping yours. Nothing more.
It seems to me that buying that ticket for Niloufer has really upset you, Nedim. Why do you always have to be so unemotional?
You should be thankful that I'm that way.
What is it?
2 men just came in.
I know. Those 2 are working for us.
History does not repeat itself. It adds to itself. Every event is constricted to a certain time and place it occurs. That's why we shouldn't take lessons from history, but warnings. For instance, when you look at the past, it seems like history is just made up of wars, because they left the greatest impact. And wars are the easy way out. But you should take heed from history and do what is difficult, and that is peace, tolerance, dialogue, justice, love. These are the foundations that the new spring will be founded on. This way, mankind will return to its essence. The world will sooner or later return to paradise, because no one has the power to prevent it. Thank you for your patience, class.
Excuse me.
Yes? What is it, sir?
The principal wants to see you, Mr. Mutlu.
Okay, thank you. I heard that you wanted to see me.
Please sit down.
So what is it?
These men are from the Department of Education. They say they need to talk to you.
There's been a complaint filed against you, sir.
A complaint? What for?
For this.
The Department of Education has decided to suspend your teaching license until further notice, in which time they will be looking into allegations of connections to violent extremists and illegal political groups, evaluating students according to their ideological views, promoting radical views in opposition to the government, and actions not befitting the teaching profession. There isn't anything concrete here.
The Board of Inquiry will decide on that. Until that time, you're banned from teaching in any public or private school.
think Tahir Mutlu's right on target. There are a lot of smart kids out there who don't have the money to go to school, and they need our help.
We also shouldn't forget about the ones that don't send their kids because they don't think education is important.
Don't worry about it, sir. I get what you're trying to say. Sure, we'll help those kids too.
Yeah, where are you gonna find those kids?
At the cafe in our old neighborhood.
You mean our cafe at the corner?
Yeah.
So if it's concrete evidence they want, we'll just have to give them what they want. Designated target region. You know the kind of group we're looking for. Their attire, their political views, and their way of life shouldn't leave a doubt in anyone's mind.
How will we use them?
We surely have some of our people already in the midst of groups like this. For now, just look into that.
As you wish, sir.
Wait. Get in contact with Arif Solukaya. We don't have time to waste.
Yes, sir.
Hello? All right, I'm ready. Okay, I'm coming. Well, sir?
All right. Go right ahead. I'm authorizing you to go after the hitman. But I also want you to get the people giving the orders.
I'll get them too, sir.
Tarek, I understand that you're going through some hard times now, but I want to reiterate, this is police work. It's not personal.
I'll try not to. How'd it turn out?
You decide on that.
Thanks a lot.
It's the best I could do without a description of the face. No one saw the guy's face at all.
There's only one person left.
Here you go.
Good. There isn't a problem in the frontal lobe, although there's some damage in the parietal region. Brain activity is slightly below normal.
Thank you very much for everything, Doctor.
You're welcome. The technicians can give you more detailed information. Good afternoon.
I'll see you. If you have a minute, I want to take her somewhere else.
Okay.
Turkan. Turkan. Turkan.
Muzayan! Oh, Muzayan!
It's okay, Turkan. No, I'm fine.
What happened? Are you hurt?
No. Fine. Fine.
Why didn't you call for me?
I'm all right.
Should I call the doctor?
There's no need. I thought about Niloufer all night and couldn't go to sleep. I've been lying down all day today, and I got dizzy when I got up.
Things like this just don't happen. Look, Muzayan, at least let me call Isan.
Wait, Turkan. There's nothing they can do. I'm afraid I'm coming to the end.
Excuse me, don't leave the hose there. The kids could trip on it.
Don't worry, sir.
Hello, Tahir. What are you doing? I thought you'd be teaching a class. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Poor kids can go for free. They can get taught. They can learn things.
So why are they doing this?
Oh, come on. Don't you know why? We're doing all this for the good of the country.
Look, Tayar, we like you, and Davut too. All right, you guys?
Thank you.
But I won't send my kid to that school because he might get out of hand. Yeah, and I sure won't send him to school with someone else's money. If I had enough money, I'd send him to school. But I don't, so he's going to work.
Oh, come on, old man. Your kid needs educating.
Who says so?
I mean, so he can make something of himself.
He doesn't have to do that.
All of the guys that hang out in that cafe are considered faithful. There are some of them that were mixed up in the political unrest of the 80s, but none of them are mixed up with anything like that right now. In their free time, they come here and they discuss topics like faith. They're all really religious types.
How close are you with them?
Close, very close. I go and pray the morning prayer with them in the same mosque. They aren't suspicious of anyone who seems as faithful as that.
If you step on their tails, do you think they'll revert to their extremist ways?
I don't think so. They have no beef with the government. But there are a couple of them that are very easily excitable. Maybe we could use them. They would make a good front. But you would really have to lay it on thick. I'm sure they could all be manipulated.
Don't worry, they will be.
Sir. They're expecting you tonight.
This man is extremely wealthy and powerful. Aros or Lukaya. This guy established one of the largest drug operations in the world. He could be useful.
How are you planning to cooperate with a criminal like this, sir?
We're going to use his contacts in our neighboring countries, and we're going to make sure he can run his business without any problems. It's give and take.
Well, it looks like Tahir Mutlu is finally out of the picture.
You never know when a person like Tahir Mutlu will rise again.
When he said that, I just didn't know what to say.
They asked a few questions and just stumped us.
Well, they're not important. We'll find some other guys. Just you wait.
They are important. They are. Every individual is important. We don't have the right to give up on them.
But what should we do?
We'll go back and try again.
What's up now? Where could they be?
I took her out on a little road trip. They had already done tests on her before, but there was another hospital I heard about. They have the latest equipment and they use the latest methods. I thought it would be a good idea if I took her there too.
I only have my sister now.
Tarek, don't talk like that. Look, you haven't got the DNA test back yet. Maybe Niloufer's still alive.
If she's not, I'll never forgive myself.
Do you want your children to grow up like you did? Your intentions are good, I'll say that. But all of your good intentions are no longer good enough alone. Do you want to settle on what your mother and your father taught you at home? Your children need more now if they are to thrive and survive. They need a good education to get by in this world. We are offering to give them that education. You all know the Holy Prophet's words. Either be the one that is learning or the one that is teaching. Or be the one that loves both, but never be the fourth.
I'll let him know. Hello, sir. We came across a close friend of ours here.
Please sit.
Welcome, Kaya.
Thank you.
Tariq! Tariq!
What is it?
Tariq. The DNA test results.
No. No.
Our organizations are going to be working together from now on. What do you say to that?
Even though I don't normally mix business with politics, I'm honored.
Arif, sir. Everyone knows you paid those blackmailers $1 million so your operation could run smoother. So from here on out, don't lie to me.
But the project you're talking about is different.
How so? Not only drugs are brought in from our neighboring countries, we both know of a group in their system that wants to maintain their power and that is also trying to export their ideology and influence throughout the entire region. Why do you think they would do this?
They need to do that in order to stay in power, because the success of a revolution is measured by its ability to be spread.
That is correct. And you're going to help them do this. Let them spread their revolution. That's all.
But of course, they're never going to succeed at it.
You know what, Arif? We know they won't succeed. We would never allow them to do that. But still, you're going to promise them financial support and protection. That way, your organization will strengthen its ties in all of those countries. and my organization will establish the environment that we want. Then everyone will be happy.
No matter how hard a day I've had, I forget all about it when you're beside me. I hope we're always this happy.
Hopefully for an entire lifetime.
Hopefully.
That's good. Let's not waste time. Start tomorrow morning.
As you wish, sir.
I didn't expect our roads to cross again so quickly, old friend.
Even amongst all of these terrible events, signs of better times are dawning. On the horizon, the light of righteousness shines through the darkness. Like a half-written verse that's waiting to be completed, this light will excite the pen into action. Every remnant of hope left from happier days reminds us of what Akif said. Put your faith in God, embrace what is right, and submit to divine wisdom.
Don't move.
But I'm innocent.
They brought in 7 guys. They all had AK-47s in their stores.
Are these guys stupid enough to keep assault rifles in their shops? And how did the terrorist task force find out about it?
Someone called in a tip this morning.
No way. It's a setup.
Well, we'll find out more later.
Excuse me, sir. I was looking for the latest publication of Jet magazine. I need a copy. Do you have it?
Sure.
Did you contact Niloufer's family?
I'm going to pay them a visit after I see Nedim. I really need to talk to him.
Why do you need to see Nedim?
He was the best marksman at the academy.
That's good. Our guests from abroad are following the questioning, correct?
That's correct, sir. But they didn't need a translator. They can speak the language.
I see. Thank you, Isan. I'll be at the school in an hour. Take care of yourself. May the Almighty protect them all.
Hurry! Isan, hurry!
I'm going to grab a bagel. You want one?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Nedim. We need to talk to you, man.
About what?
About the guy that shot Niloufer.
You were the best sharpshooter at the academy. You came in first in the national tournament. I think you might be able to help us out on this.
How?
We'd like to know from how far away the guy made the shot. I get the feeling he's young, but I don't know where or how such a person would get his training. You're the expert in the field. There's no doubt you're the best marksman I've ever seen. So, think you can help us out?
Maybe I can. If we go to the scene of the crime, I can take a look around.
Hold on. Yeah, it's me. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Who was it?
Niloufer's mother. She found out, so she says she's coming here.
I even almost believed you were my mother. You're a very good actress.
Not half as good as you. You even fooled that cop into thinking you were shot.
If I had on one of those bulky vests, he might have gotten suspicious, but it still really hurt. I was scared he might miss.
I knew he wouldn't miss.
Here, take this. Why don't you keep it as a souvenir?
And that settles that.